comes out for the Scorchers. Her side, when she's been playing for the Strikers and for the Scorchers, they've never won the WBBL. And she gets straight back out there. She'll be at the non-Strikers end. Ellyse Perry to face up. So the Hurricanes to get us started. Oh. And it probably would have been called a wide. Spooned up in the air. And she's gone, Healy. 94 not out on Sunday.
With the extra bounce. A good catch by Carey in the covers.
So Vakariwa's first ball, and Ash Gardner finds the gap. On the back foot again, Gardner. And just flies away, doesn't it? Second boundary of the over. And that could be 5 wides. Beyond Priest into the boundary.
Where you try too hard. And
Perry has some runs now. And that's how quick the outfield is. Gardner beating the field again. And look how quickly the ball is racing. It's going to get there. Uses her feet, Ellyse Perry. And beats short cover. And it's going to just accelerate across. Gardner on the back foot. Vakariwa is out.
The way to bowl dots and create pressure.
So Ruth Johnston into the attack and off the edge of Ash Gardner. Smith is giving chase. There's a powerful strike from Ash Gardner just over the head. And Perry, a couple of bounces and over the rope. And that is great use of the feet by Ellyse Perry. A glorious strike. So Ruth Johnson back in and Ash Gardner beating the field. And Ash Gardner with a glorious strike to bring up her first half century of the season.
Yeah, well played, Ash Gardner. Really, really back to form innings. You can see Perry there, patting her on the back. You can see the big smile in the helmet.
And that has been given a lot of power, but Vakariwa, and it helped on its way.
Really difficult chance, just went very quickly. You don't really expect one to come that quickly as a catch there. Sometimes you...
Verma with a big swing. Rachel Priest asking the question. And Shafali Verma is gone. So Carey, as we expected, to bowl the 19th, and that is racing away to the boundary. And Perry went after it and given out. So she's not going to get to a half century on her birthday. And here's a switch hit from Nicole Bolton. How about that?
Timed it beautifully, didn't she? Right out of the middle of the bat. Got it up and over.
Watson going again.
She comes down the track, lofts this one up and over the top. And Brown goes for it. Was well bowled. Pitched up. Couldn't get under it. And finally, that brings us to the end of 20 overs. And this is uppish and out. Lauren Cheadle gets her award for a good first over. And Ruth Johnson.
Probably Johnson's head just falling over a little bit and playing.
Priest onto the back foot, slashes a boundary. And again, Rachel Priest with a carbon copy of the previous delivery. And this is off the glove. The dive from Healy in vain. It's through the gap from Dupriya. And this is flown off the edge, and the big wicket of Mignon Dupriya goes the way of Maitland Brown. Beautifully caught by Ash Gardner. Carey down the ground, beats the field. Just allowing that to run off the blade, Nicola Carey.
You're telling me it is.
It is.
So Yadav into the attack, and Priest with some power. No fielders around the bat, but now she decides to attack, and she's caught. And now Priest with a big swing of the bat, and what a catch that is from Nicole Bolton on her home turf. That is an absolute special.
I guess it's what we come to expect from Nicole Bolton, but look at this. Oh.
That's well timed through extra cover. Richagosh. And he was keen. And Starlenberg. That is long and almost into the construction area. Really start pushing the twos. Well, they may not need to go in twos. Oh, there's a brilliant catch. She was admiring her work.
It's a little bit soccer-esque, wasn't it? Just
the knee slide to the crowd, unfortunately. Bit of construction. A few diggers there. And there is 2 in 2 for Nicole Bolton. She's on a hat-trick.
Well, she did this last game, didn't she?
Here she goes again. And she's beaten the fielder. And down to the boundary. And this is up off the top edge of Maloney's bat, and she is now gone. That's cracked off the blade of Molly Strano. And it's the Sydney Sixers who make it back-to-back wins in WBBL 07, and they consolidate their spot in the top 4. They go to 9 points now, and they're